Hey everyone, Zishan here from Royal LePage Signature, and this is your Market Minute for December 2020. In this video, we're going to do a comparison, a year-over-year comparison between December 2020 and 2019 for the GTA, Toronto, and York region. We're going to look at sales, inventory, months of inventory, and price. Let's jump right into these numbers. It's funny because December is typically a quiet time, but this was one of the busiest Decembers on record. The year itself was the third highest number of sales we've had ever in the Toronto Real Estate Board, despite a global pandemic. We ended up with about 95,000 sales for the calendar year of 2020. In the GTA, December 19 to December 2020, we went from about 4,364 sales to 7,180. That's a 65% increase in the amount of sales across the GTA year over year. In Toronto, we saw a 30% increase. We went from about just under 1,700 sales to 2,173. And in York region, we saw a whopping 87% increase in sales. We went from 730 sales to 1,366. And you might be wondering, well, why is that? Well, what happened through 2020 is we had a lull for March and April and a bit of May, and then it took off like a rocket because we were under a shelter-in-place order. Nothing happened, and that pushed the buying cycle through the year and later into the year. That combined with low interest rates has just set our market on fire. With respect to the listing side, the inventory in December 2019, we had about 7,406 listings available for sale. We are up slightly over that with 7,892. In Toronto, we saw a massive increase, or what looks like a massive increase. We went from 2,352 listings to 4,309, and that is an 83% increase. This can be attributed to the condo market and a far greater amount of condos available for sale at this time in the year versus the same time last year. In York region, we saw a dip in the amount of inventory. We went from just under 1,900 units available for sale to 1,672, and that is about a 13% decrease in the amount of listings available. The months of inventory, one of my favorite numbers to look at. It tells us the strength of a market. The lower the number, the tighter the market, the more of a seller's market it is. 4 months of inventory typically is a balanced market. Under 4 months, a seller's market. Above 4 months, usually a buyer's market. We can see across the board, we are very tight on inventory. December 2020, 1.1 months of inventory across the GTA. In Toronto, just under 2 months of inventory, and in York region, 1.19 months of inventory. Those are very, very tight numbers across the GTA. How does this impact price? Well, you'll see that when the months of inventory goes down, you better believe that prices will start to go up. In the GTA, we had an 11.2% increase year over year. In price, we went from 838,000 to about 932,000. In Toronto, we went from 885,000 to just under 895,000. And in York region, we saw a 13% increase in price. We went from 954,000 to 1,084,000. So as you can see across the board, the numbers are trending up in terms of sales. Inventory levels are going down for the most part, aside from that condo market in Toronto, which is sort of skewing the numbers, and prices are continuing to climb year over year. We're in double-digit growth territory. If you have any questions, please, as always, don't hesitate to let me know. You can send me an email, drop me a text message, or call me at 416-450-3163. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Have a wonderful day.